What's up, bosses? Hope you're staying safe and healthy out there as cases of COVID continue to rise. As you can see, we're still playing it safe, recording from our homes, but we're not going to stop working for you guys. This week, we have a full show. We've got the details of CVSA's upcoming brake inspection week. We show you some incredible footage of a driver stepping into action to help a police officer. We explain why GBATs decided to pull the plug on this year's show, and we tell you about an Oklahoma chrome shop, which may be one of the most unique in the country. More and more owner-operators and fleets are adopting a new tech every day, and one of the best pieces of equipment you can add are dash cams. I sat down with Del Lytx, VP of Safety Service at Lytx, a company that specializes in dash cams, to find out how those cameras can protect your drivers, your trucks, and even your bottom line. What is Lytx?
We capture driving behavior. So many times we capture drivers doing exactly the right things. And there's other times we capture drivers either intentionally or unintentionally making mistakes and doing the wrong thing. Something happens out there, or someone claims something happened out there, and it's not the accurate story. Well, the video many times will protect the driver and also protect the company if it's a company driver.
Well, what is one last parting bit of information that you want to share with everyone before we wrap it up here?
I can't tell you how many drivers I've had later on come back to me and say, "Wow, Del, I never realized I was doing that." They wanted to be a good driver. They thought they were a great driver. They were. But they recognized, I didn't realize that I looked too long in my right mirror when I'm making a turn, and all sorts of just little subtle flaws that otherwise will catch up. Regarding inside view, for those that are uncomfortable with it, completely understand. I fully believe that if you give it a try, and after just a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, you'll find out that it's really no big deal at all. And somewhere down the line, it may save your bacon.
Tell us about that website, where they can go to find you guys.
You can go to Lytx.com, Lytx.com. There's a wealth of information about the product and examples of how it can benefit.
Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you again soon.
Thanks, Carlin.
Well, Del is an expert at safety and will be making several more appearances in the future, so don't forget to hit that follow and subscribe button. Now let's head over to Isela, who has some information on how to make sure you continue getting paid for your loads during the pandemic.
Last week, we mentioned a program that will help independent truckers minimize the risk of non-payment from fly-by-night, slow pay, or no-pay brokers and shippers. Two of our nation's top factoring companies, TBS Factoring Service and OTR Capital, have teamed up to offer a one-of-a-kind program for truckers who are not currently factoring their receivables. Their highlights of the limited offer are 2.5 flat rate, non-recourse program with no UCC filing fees, no origination or hidden cost of any kind, and you can cancel at any time with no cancellation fee, providing your account has no open AR. You'll get the full benefit of free credit checks, a free load board, and most importantly, the guarantee of getting paid quick, fast, and in a hurry. What could be better? If you're interested in this special program, we'll post a link below so you can check it out. Carlin, what should our professional drivers get ready for?
Thanks, Isela. This week is the CVSA Safety Blitz, but next month they'll be hosting another event, Brake Safety Week. Scheduled for August 23rd through the 28th, inspectors will be paying special attention to brake hoses and tubing during this year's event to highlight the importance of those parts. During last year's inspection, brake system violations accounted for almost 50% of all out-of-service conditions. More than 13% of the commercial motor vehicles inspected had brake-related violations and were placed OOS. So make sure your brake systems are in order and mark your calendars. Now let's head back over to Isela, who has an awesome story about a driver who jumped into action to help a police officer.
Our road heroes continue to show the heroic actions. An unidentified truck driver on the highway came up to an unusual scene. A man who had been put in a cop car somehow managed to get out of the vehicle and take off running on the highway. Truckers that were coming up to the scene jumped into action by blocking the traffic and running to aid the officer by capturing the suspect and getting him back in police custody. Now, if any of you guys out there know who this truck driver is, please let us know, because here on the Truck Boss Show, we'd like to thank him and hook him up with some Truck Boss swag. To check out the video, just click on the link in the comment thread below. Great job, road heroes. Carlin, tell us what's going on with GBATs.
Alrighty, Isela, COVID has claimed another victim. GBATs has officially canceled this year's show. Check out this clip from our exclusive interview with Brian Martin about the difficult decision. So let's get right into it. First and foremost, what's going on with GBATs?
Well, you know, this whole year has been plagued with the cancellations for different gatherings, conventions, truck shows, and you've got to factor that in especially when you're bringing 800, 900 truckers and their families into Joplin, and all of the volunteers, the staff. Gosh, Joplin locals, probably 10,000 Joplin locals, folks from the area come out over the weekend. You know, that kind of weighed into our decision. And we've had several days of some pretty heavy discussions on what to do. And as you know, we made the announcement yesterday at 10 o'clock to kind of postpone GBATS 2020 and push it out to September of 2021.
Everyone here who's watching is definitely going to be excited to check out all the fun stuff you guys do on September 25th, and of course, we'll, being the Truck Boss Show, we'll be sharing that. You know, we want to try to get you guys as many viewers as we can. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. And again, you heard it right here from us and Brian Martin. GBATS is being postponed. Of course, we're just as disappointed as you are about not being able to go to GBATS, but we're in agreement that the health and safety of every attendee is much more important. Now, Isela, what else do you have for us?
Only in Oklahoma will you find a big rig with nose down in the ground and not bat an eyelash, because that famous sign belongs to Wilkins Truck Supply, located on I-35 south of Blackwell. I had the opportunity to visit with Kyla Wilkins, and she took me on a tour of their unique chrome shop and bar. Check it out. How's it going, Isela, here at the Truck Boss Show? And well, today we are here in Tonkawa, Oklahoma at the Wilkins Truck Supply. Did I say that correct?
Yes, Wilkins Oklahoma Truck Supply.
See, I knew something was going to go. Well, and this is Kyla. Kyla, thank you for being with us on the show.
Yeah.
So tell us about this place. This is a neat place,
Mhm.
and it's here in Oklahoma in a small town right off of I-35.
Yes. So we've been here since 1987. My great-grandpa, my grandpa, my dad stood
Wow.
our sign up in 87, and we've been here ever since.
Do you normally just have Peterbilts, Kenworth, Max, Volvos? What's going through here?
A little bit of everything. They specialize in old school, mostly 359s. We just sold an A model, so a lot of the older stuff, but we've got a big chrome shop inside where we've got a little bit of something for everything.
So if we have some of our drivers that are coming through and they're needing some stacks or fenders, they can get that here, and
Yes.
and it's installed here.
We do everything from little hubcaps and nut covers to the stacks and fenders, even keep some hard parts like the filters and different things like that.
So I guess we're gonna go ahead and check it out. So let's go out. We're now in the chrome shop, and we're just gonna check out a little bit of the stuff that you can find here when you stop by. But what are the parts that they can all find in here?
About anything for the interior and exterior. We've got dash accessories, all kinds of lights for the inside and outside, fuel tanks, fenders, stacks, visors.
Bumpers are also customized as well.
Yeah, you can put your company name, your logo, anything you want.
Now tell me about this corner here. This is a popular corner.
So this is a lot of our 359 stuff, and you know, my dad and grandpa use a lot of it on the trucks that they build, but we also try to keep a lot of the stuff that's harder to find and that a lot of people may not keep in stock. You know, and anything from just dressing up an older truck to even restoring one. You know, we've got hood skins, the side panels, and even for 351, we've got the grill sides, the grill top, about anything that you could need for the older trucks, we try to keep it.
Well, and that's really important because, you know, those are the harder parts to find. And if you need a hat, you need a t-shirt, you can find that here. In order to get back here, it's a truck that's doing a wheelie.
Yep, so once you exit and you drive past our store, our driveway is just right there where the semi-truck is doing a wheelie.
Now, when you pull in, you'll get to see some awesome old vintage trucks, but you also get to meet B, because B will be out there guarding, but B is a wolf. So, but you'll be okay because B's gonna take care of you too. He treats you like family as well.
Yes.
Now, where else can they find you, guys, if someone wants to
So we are online. It's wilkinstruckchrome.com, or our Facebook is Wilkins Truck Chrome, or call us. UPS picks up here every day. We ship out of here every day. Big stuff, the stacks, the fenders, any of that stuff, we can throw it on a pallet and ship it truck freight and get it right to you.
See, there you go. And now you have to come check out Wilkins Oklahoma Truck Supply, again, located here in Tonkawa, Oklahoma, because if not, you're missing out. And, well, that's it here for the Truck Boss Show. So, Kyla, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's just a small taste of everything that they have going on. So look forward to some more custom builds, unique stuff that they have over at Wilkins Truck Supply.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I am jealous that you guys got to go and didn't invite me, but hey, it's whatever.
You missed out.
Yeah, I did. But you know what you missed out on?
What?
Going to North Carolina to visit with Hale, because as we told you last week, we are going to have extras every week highlighting one of those trailers. And this week we are taking it to the max with those trailers there at Hale Heavy Haul. So be sure to tune in for that one.
And we're also going to be having Emily Solby on AAA Trucking School and Claims Part 2.
Yes, with low training. That's going to be next week. So be sure to hit that like, follow, and subscribe button so that way you don't miss out on all this awesome information that we have coming your way. And Isela, how does it feel to be Mrs. Rios?
I miss my last name. I'm just kidding. I should have had him take my last name.
There you go.
No,
hyphenate it.
Yeah. So it actually feels pretty cool. It's different now. It feels like it's actually sunk in now. Like, okay, girl, that's not your name no more. You are married. That's it. You're done. You're off the market. But it was an interesting I'm going to say journey getting there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of interesting things happened.
The day of even.
Yes, even the day of. But, you know, Nikki was there. She was able to make it, and it was pretty neat. And, I just want to say thank you to all of our followers and viewers who actually allowed us to bring that to you guys. Just get a little insight about what we do. You know, we're normal people, too.
That's right.
And we get married. We go to parties. We do all this fun stuff, too. But, yeah, it was pretty cool. But, I mean, had to bring a little bit of my culture into the wedding, and I know that Nikki got to witness a lot of that. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, and so do you guys, because Nikki was, of course, documenting some of it.
Yes.
Speaking of documenting, though, let's check out some of the awesome, or actually, hold on. We got one more thing we got to do, because, we do this because...
You're the boss.
And now we're going to leave you with some of Isela's highlights. Go for it.